Hey everyone, welcome to Rankings.lol. This is Aarij Wahab, that's me, and Scott Tram submission for the Riot Games x AWS Hackathon. So we're just going to get right into it. I'll pass it off to Scott.
Yep. So on the main page, we can see on the left, there's a table here with 325 League of Legends teams. We can go ahead and filter all these teams. Let's filter it by Worlds teams with that toggle button there. So we can see the 22 Worlds teams invited to Worlds this year. And then we can search by team name. So let's search a few. And then we can click a few that we want, search, and then it'll filter the table down. Set that filter. Also, we can also filter by the regions. So that LCK, LPL, LEC. Okay, and we can see all the teams here. Get rid of all these filters, and we can also sort these teams by their column. Also, we can select these teams. Let's select 5 or those two. And we have team cards that pull in. And then we click on one of these radar charts. And it shows 5 key data points that affect the adjusted ELO. And I'll pass it off to Aarij.
Yeah, so just to make this application a little bit more exciting, we didn't want it to just be, a table and whatnot. We can click on the select here, and as these two teams pop up, we can hit the predict outcome button. And what you see here is a predicted draft, picks and bans, along with a chance that Team 1 beats Team 2. So there's 40% chance that Gen G beats JDG. All right, so pretty interesting. If we're moving on, let's go to the knockout stage. So a quick thing that you can see here is you can simulate the knockout stage. We're just going to select a bunch of teams, and then you'll see something pop up, the predict outcome button. The same ones we saw before. Let's just wait. Okay, and JDG had won Worlds. It has some pretty interesting outcomes on the way there, and this will be different every time. So that makes it a little bit more interesting. And then we have the Meet the Team page, just a little bit about us, along with the methodology. I'm just going to skip a lot of the methodology. This is for you to read whenever you feel like. Just going to go right into the API documentation. So our API fulfills all the requirements in the dev post posting, all the rules and whatnot. So we'll start off with the tournaments API. So you can see we can pull for like MSI, and this is the relative strength going into the tournament. So Billy, whatnot. We can look at the bracket stage specifically, and you can see we have 8 teams. Then if we go to LCS 2023 Spring, you can also see like Evil Geniuses was ranked pretty high, and FlyQuest was ranked pretty high going into it. And then if we go to Summer, then you'll see Cloud9 was actually really poised to do well in that tournament, and then Team Liquid and so on and so forth. Then we have global rankings, so this is what you see on our main page anyways. Then you have the filtering, you can specify the number of teams that you'd like. Then we also have the team rankings. All right, so you can provide an array of teams, and it'll provide you those rankings. And then we also have the predicted draft. So this is the picks and bans for Team 1 and Team 2. And then finally we have the predict win. This is the only one that is not JSON, so it's going to be a bit bright, but yeah, so we can see 43% chance that Team 1 beats Team 2 here. So all of this can be covered in our methodology. You can see how all this works. But for now, that's been our presentation. So thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed it.